is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers.
Set to kick off.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
27-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
On second down, McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Go, go, go. Slam, slam, slam.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
At the 7-yard line.
Check Mike, 27. You better bring it. You better bring it.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And goal at the 10-yard line.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, check Mike, 27. Check Mike, 27.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Check Mike, 27. Check Mike, 27.
Pick me up. Here we go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means you really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Here's a first down throw. It's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, Broncos.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check safety, check safety. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
49, check 49, check 49. Under 10.
Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Josh Jacobs.
Give him a yard down to the 43.
Willie Gay on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Mayfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. A perfectly executed crossing route. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
We're scoreless after 1. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Run. Don't let it breathe, defense. Everyone, Mike 20. Check. Hurry.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
To Michael Thomas.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one, but 2 Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7'5".
Hey, you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. And that's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Alert! Focus, defense, focus. Hey, Mike 20. Hey, we have you. Hey, alert!
Check 24.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Cut it left. Cut it left. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check, check. 3 down, 3 down. Watch twist. Hurry. Check, check. Lucky.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
McCaffrey on the counter. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. He's going to look deep for more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Following the interception, Mayfield. This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Mayfield's pass.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Rip right. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, let's get this. Hurry! 54.
Mayfield now.
Big stop, let's go.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
Denver.
Mike, 180. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Who that? Kill.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Let's get off the field, D. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Three buzz.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Jacobs. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
They'll run it with Jacobs, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Hurry. I'm coming for you. You mine. Run. Right there. 54.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal.
You can't block me. Regular. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Come on. Mike's by 4. Watch the run. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
Now Mayfield. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Michael Thomas, incomplete. It's 4th down and goal at the 2-yard line.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You think you're going to get this? Hey, alert 3.
They'll throw now on the final play. Flush to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
At the 60. Two times. 4 down. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to look deep for more. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game.
Lining up for the extra
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 20. Kings.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Judy. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating here.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. 13. Here's Mayfield. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
First down run there for Jacobs, but nothing doing as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Throwing on second down. Mayfield. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. 18 big yards on that one and a Denver first. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out and back widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Watch the slant. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hurry, hurry.
To throw, Mayfield. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Set. 220. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies hurry.
Mayfield with it once more. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Here we go.
Regular.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Alert, 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 alert.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Now watch one, watch one.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20.
And again, it's Mayfield. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Brian Burns make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Third down.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full street. 50.
Check.
Mayfield. Got some real estate inside the 30. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He'll have the win at his back here in the fourth quarter. And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important fourth-quarter miss as this stays a three-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a three-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Jam him, jam him, jam, jam.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
He's across midfield.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Hey, check Mike 27, check Mike 27.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hey, turn it up.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike's 54. Real. 54. Army.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Point it right. Here I come.
Mayfield to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Derek Brown in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Check. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, wide open receiver, complete.
A gain of 18 yards. But it brings up
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Throw inside, complete. That's Jacobs.
Mayfield.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the run. Let's go. Alert 3.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Dante Jackson picks it.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Check three. Alert flare. Check nickel. Check. Joker.
First down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
20-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 3. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
Today's final score.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.